Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is January 28th, 2026, and we're diving into Stride's recently released earnings report for the second quarter of fiscal year 2026. Joining us is John, a senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Stride, a leader in technology-based education, has just released their Q2 2026 results, and there's a lot to unpack. Let's get started.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Stride reported a revenue of $631.3 million for the second quarter, which is a 7.5% increase compared to last year. John, can you elaborate on this growth?
Absolutely. The revenue growth is primarily driven by the strong demand in their career learning segment, which saw a significant increase. Income from operations also rose to $146.9 million, up 17.4% from the previous year, indicating improved operational efficiency.
And what about their profitability?
Stride's net income increased to $99.5 million, with an adjusted earnings per share of $2.50, beating the analyst forecast of $2.33. This reflects a solid performance in managing costs and enhancing their service offerings.
Segment performance and enrollment. John, let's talk about the segment performance. How did Stride's different segments fare this quarter?
The career learning segment was a standout, with revenues reaching $289.9 million, a 24.5% increase. This was driven by a 17.6% rise in career learning enrollments, totaling 111.5K. On the other hand, general education saw a slight decline in revenue, but overall enrollments were up by 7.8% to 248.5K.
It seems like career learning is becoming a significant growth driver for Stride.
Indeed, the focus on career-oriented education is paying off, and it's a strategic area where Stride is seeing substantial growth and potential.
Cash flow and capital allocation. Moving on to cash flow and capital allocation, what are the key highlights from Stride's report?
Stride's cash and cash equivalents stand at $676 million, which is a decrease from the previous quarter. They invested $16 million in capital expenditures, focusing on software and curriculum development. Additionally, they hold $128.6 million in marketable securities, indicating a strong liquidity position.
How does this position them for future growth?
With substantial cash reserves and strategic investments in technology and curriculum, Stride is well-positioned to continue expanding its offerings and enhancing its educational platforms.
Future outlook and guidance. Looking ahead, what guidance has Stride provided for the rest of fiscal year 2026?
Stride is forecasting full-year revenue between $2.480 billion and $2.555 billion, with Q3 revenue expected to be in the range of $615 million to $645 million. They also anticipate adjusted operating income for the year to be between $485 million and $505 million, reflecting their confidence in sustained growth.
That's quite optimistic. What factors are contributing to this positive outlook?
The ongoing enhancements in their core platform and the robust demand for career learning are key drivers. Stride's strategic focus on expanding their educational offerings and improving operational efficiencies is expected to support this growth trajectory.
Key takeaways. In summary, Stride has delivered a strong performance in Q2 2026 with significant growth in revenue and profitability. Their strategic focus on career learning and operational efficiencies is clearly paying off. John, any final thoughts on Stride's investment prospects?
Stride's robust financial performance and positive outlook make it an attractive investment opportunity. Their focus on innovation and expanding educational services positions them well for future growth.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Stride's performance in the comments below.